Hello everyone, my name is Lily and I'm the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons, and today we are doing the second part of the final animation to the theme song of our original web series, Demonic Crepes. If you didn't know, we're making a web series and this is the final part of the theme song. I'm so excited to get this thing rolling. So this is the final establishing shot where we show all of the characters from the show, and then we're going to show the title that says Demonic Crepes. So yeah, very exciting, but I didn't really realize how difficult this would be because I have to show just about every character that ever really existed in the story, other than her sisters, since they're not in Japan, so I decided not to really show them. So now we are having, if you guys saw the last video, I drew all of the characters, including the love interests, the superhero team from outer space, and Alistair's family, some creatures, and all that fun stuff. So this time we are showing the main character and her best friends. So here is Sophie. She's going to be kind of coming into the star background that'll fade back into the background we saw last week, which is Harajuku Crepes in Tokyo. So she's kind of coming in from the left side of the screen. She's kind of like popping up, and she's going to be holding hands with her BFF Anna. So she's coming in from this side, so she kind of like pulls her up and in, and then she's gonna like kind of do this squash and stretch over to the right hand side of the screen. And as you can see here, she's kind of reaching for somebody who's not there yet. She's gonna be grabbing Kiyoshi, and she's gonna pull him in too. And I'm trying to like kind of edit this as I go because it's going to be quite the journey when I'm going to be editing and coloring this. So yeah, I'm kind of doing a little bit of cleanup as I go. So when I color, it'll go a lot faster because coloring is kind of my least favorite part, I guess. I mean, it's all fun. It's just, it's a lot less creative. It's a lot more paint by numbers, and it's just the same thing over and over again. I typically start with skin tone and then hair, and then I do the biggest color, like Sophie's red on her dress, whereas I really should do the white first because it's so obnoxious. Look at all those ruffles. I have to color each individual ruffle every single frame, but it looks pretty, right? So there you go. So here I kind of just keep a little Sophie like circle on the side. You can kind of see like off screen, off to the side of the viewing window, I kind of just copy and paste her circle head. That way I can kind of edit as I go and I don't lose the volume of her head, so it doesn't really change. I can use like the same kind of template every single time. And you can see here she's starting to grab off screen. Who is it? You know who it is. I already told you. There she goes. So the scene just kind of kept evolving as I went because I've never really had a problem with inspiration at all. It just kind of comes like firing like through it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if she like enters like grabbing her best friends because they're the closest and they're the only characters that are like really like touching each other. So so she like kind of pulls them in, like, you know, she's kind of the ringmaster of this show and they're like here beside her to support her and everything, and she's kind of wild and crazy and they're just kind of more like, you know, subdued, and they're just kind of there like, oh hey, it's Sophie. So she's gonna pull them in, and then they're gonna all hold hands, kind of face the camera, and then they're gonna sync back into the background that we did last week, which was like super crazy. And so they're gonna kind of like sync back there, and then they're gonna then Pancake is going to drop from a portal from the sky, which I believe will be next week's video. Maybe we'll get to it this week. So he just drops from the sky, and she just kind of goes like, whoa, what's that? And so every character will react in their own personal way. She'll pick them up. She'll like, in a very, of course, Lily way, where she's gonna spin around, because we all gotta spin around in my animations. Don't know why. It's like, why do I make this so hard on myself? Because, you know, it's fun. It looks good. And it's what I want. So, you know, if you have the time and the ability to do so, why not just do it? Here we have Kyoshi! Hooray! He's so cute. He's got purple hair. So, Kyoshi is her next door neighbor. If you guys aren't familiar with the characters, we do have character model sheets on our website, bubblegumcartoons.com. If you guys ever want to draw fan art, I love your fan art. It's so cute. It's mostly Sophie, which I totally understand because Sophie's my favorite to draw too. I should draw more Pancake because I feel like Pancake's super fun too. So here I just have a grounding line, as you can see, just to make sure their heights make sense because they're kind of like raising the bar. Anna is the smallest, Sophie's in the middle, and Kyoshi's the tallest. So yes, I gave them a grounding line since they will be, you know, we will see their feet eventually a lot of times, but just kind of like, I kind of just fudged their feet. I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, you're not going to see it on camera, but since I do plan on seeing their full body later, you do have to plan ahead for that. So after they go back into Tokyo and then all the characters around them, Pancake drops from the sky. They all react. She picks them up. And then she has a gemite in her hand, and then she crystallizes. So she turns into her magical backpack, which is this kind of like super cute blue magical backpack that has like the gem right on the clip of it. And then it has wings, and then she'll just take off into the sky, and the background is super long. So she'll shoot up through the background. You'll see like all the skyline of Tokyo, and then she'll fly like around and past the title sequence. And so there's a lot of movement. It's very fluid. It's super fun. One of my favorite openings is 2-Star versus the Forces of Evil. I've never seen such a like smooth transition. Mine's not that smooth, and obviously I am an animation you know, animator of one, I suppose. I'm the only one animating this. I don't have a full team of editors, background painters, and all that fun stuff, which, you know, it's a lot, but it's also super fun because I can do whatever the heck I want because I'm the only one. Obviously, we have Carolina, who you guys have met now, by the way. If you guys didn't see, go check out that video. We have a face reveal for our composer. She is totally wicked. She's awesome. So here we have Sophie's kind of reacting up. So I wanted to make this scene super dynamic, so there's a lot of lows and highs, and so she kind of dips down to get Kyoshi's hand, and then she kind of like comes up to meet his face because he's so tall, and just kind of does like this, you know, this blink, and then this like really big wide-eyed expression at him because she's so excited to see him. And Anna just kind of has this like, you know, neutral expression the whole time. She's kind of happy. She's happy to be there. She just is a little more subtle than Sophie. Sophie's kind of loud. She's a big old Gryffindor. I wonder what Anna and Kyoshi are. I feel like Kyoshi would be like a Slytherin. I don't know, but like a nice one, like my brother. Anna's probably a Hufflepuff. Maybe Slytherin. I don't know. Alrighty, guys, that's all for this week. Shout out to our patrons on Patreon. You guys are totally wicked. Just a reminder, on the matcha latte level, which is $20, I will draw your social media icon, which is super exciting. I'm really enjoying that so far. Yeah, and so until next time, guys, stay tuned until we hopefully wrap up this final part of the theme song. Stay inspired.